time to travel to Kuala Lumpur. The airline has all the baggage handlers, whoever's done it, have broken. It's time to travel to Kuala Lumpur, but first we need to leave our hotel, Marina Bay Sands. If you want to see what that's about, check out the previous video. We're heading to Changi, then to get Malaysia Airlines all the way up to Kuala Lumpur.
Should take about an hour, shouldn't it?
Yeah, Changi Airport's fantastic though, so we'll show you as much as we can of that. It's going to be more of the airport rather than Jewel, and then we'll show you a bit of the flight, Malaysia Airlines, and then how to get into the city using a taxi from Kuala Lumpur. Made it into the Grab with a minute to spare. It's nice as well.
Yeah.
Nice luxury van, all the stuff's there. Heading 20-30 minutes to Changi Terminal 2.
Bye-bye, Grab.
Bye-bye. We have arrived at Changi.
We have.
I'm doing the magic double push again. Malaysian Airlines, gate door number 5.
In we go to Terminal 2. Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh, we're doing it. Oh, we're in.
If we want to go to Jewel, we'll have to get the train from here, but there is something magnificent that is in this one that I'm looking forward to seeing instead.
But look at that right in front of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to
is that
seeing.
what you're looking forward to seeing?
Yeah.
Ah. Right, where do we have to go to check in?
We'll show you that in a minute. Let's find where we can check in. That is pretty impressive.
It is very impressive.
I thought it was real water when I've seen it on videos, but it's not.
It's not.
It's just a screen, but it's still impressive.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're all checked in, and I don't understand the weight of baggage. All we've added is a couple of the small toiletries, but we've used lots of toiletries and things as well. But yeah, the weight of these bags is like 2 kilograms more than they were the previous time they were weighed, but we haven't bought anything or changed anything. It's just, I don't understand scales in airports. Like every one of them is different. It's weird.
Yeah, we've used a lot of
leaving
stuff.
Sweat in the clothes or something, maybe?
Maybe.
It's possibly it, you know. We've come through the easy peasy boarding pass gate ever.
That was really easy.
We'll go through security.
And they allowed us to go through together, as they took the pictures together and everything, as a group.
But we know that we do the scanning of the bags and all that stuff once we get to the gate.
I have to say that was a special assistance one that we went through as
really
well.
Easy
yeah,
peasy
really
though.
easy.
And now we'll have a look around Terminal 2. Wines and spirits. We won in the casino before we left Marina Bay Sands, so we'll have a little bit of dollar to spend.
We do. We could either, I said exchange it to get more ringgit for Kuala Lumpur, but Sean says to spend it here.
We've just filled in our MDACs. Use the official website. I hope that's the right one anyway. And you just fill in the MDAC right there. And that's the arrival card for when you get there.
And they send it the confirmation to you via email.
To your email. I really like this. Like, this is a really like bright, breezy, well maybe not breezy, but bright airport with lots of greenery.
Greenery, yeah.
It looks brilliant.
Lots of duty free.
Such a peaceful airport,
It is
Changi.
a very peaceful airport. Any perfume, Sean?
Do I smell?
I haven't smelt you. Smells lovely in here though. It's a shame there's no smell-o-vision. Fish tanks and waterfalls and all sorts in this airport. I think that's really lovely. Look at them little fishies.
Just adds that bit of calmness.
It does.
To what is always chaotic.
More fishies.
This dreamscape area is just beautiful. And here's another garden area. Lovely. We've got $200 to spend, and Caroline wants one of these fans.
Yeah.
Let's turn it up.
The power on them is amazing. I think we tried the grey one the other day.
Yeah. While walking through Changi, I saw an advert for the Disney thing where you get some Disney either cheap Disney souvenirs or free for the Disney adventure for the cruise line, and I want one. So we've spent some money in the Samsung shop, which is where Caroline is right now. She's getting a new phone cover and getting a professionally placed screen protector put on. Just under 122 Singapore dollars, and I believe I only needed to spend 50, so I'm going down there with the receipt and see what I can get. The cover and screen protector are purchased. It's just drying. Are you happy with your cover?
Yes. So now I'm not bothered if I drop it because it'll be fine.
Yeah. We spent enough money in here to get Chippendale. Got some bits and pieces from 7-Eleven. It's expensive.
Yep.
But we had money left to spend, so got some biscuits, some mints, some pop, some crisps, Milo Kit Kat Chunky, which is just amazing, and I got some durian cookies for Holly. We are through the security process at the gate, just waiting for the plane's just arrived, so it needs hooking up and everyone getting off first. Totally forgot here that we bought a couple of drinks for the plane and some Red Bull that I wanted to take home. Totally forgot that at Changi you have to throw that all away. You can't buy anything in the airport that's liquid and then take it on the plane, because you have to go through the security at the gate and then there's nothing once you're through that security to buy, which is a bit odd. Like, what you'd think they'd want people to...
Completely different to most securities.
Yeah. So we've gifted the Red Bull to the assistance guy who's helping us out. We're just waiting for the...
Never mind, explain about the Allen key.
Oh, we've went through 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, at least 10 airports, some of them more than once.
With my Allen key.
With the Allen key for the wheelchair and a key.
And my toilet key.
And they flagged it here and we're like, can't take that. Like, for the wheelchair we can. But it's weird that you go through like that many airports and it gets flagged. And it didn't get flagged in Changi last time.
No.
That I remember.
No, not at all.
No, anyway, we'll wait to get on the plane. We're on an empty plane.
We're on an empty plane right now, yeah.
Yeah. That assistance guy was really nice, helpful.
Really helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
Really helpful. Plenty of leg room for you.
It's only an hour-long flight, and we'll head up to Kuala Lumpur. I think we'll get like a drink and a snack on this plane. But yeah, it's all nice and clean.
Yeah, look, there's USB ports and all sorts on here. Wi-Fi.
Made it off the plane and then get through immigration and head into the city. And we've made it to the hotel. We are just waiting to check in and we'll fill you in on the airport escapades. So the quick look at the room. Big giant bed, chaise lounge, big desk with charging ports. There's a mini bar in there, a nice TV, and then there's the bathroom, which you can see all the way through. We've got a bath, a shower, a toilet, and a sink, and a wardrobe. But what's most impressive about this room, we're going to see in a second. You're making it smell nice?
I'm making myself smell nice. I'm all discombobulated after the travel and the kerfuffle.
Let's do a quick fire what happened in the airport. So we got off the plane. The guy, the assistance guy, it very much felt to me like he was trying to, like we were a hindrance to him, that he was trying to rush. And it turns out at the end, and he had to stay with us for quite a while because of what happened, we were his last one and he wanted to get home. But we really felt like he just didn't want to help. Didn't want to help, didn't want to stay. The airline has, all the baggage handlers, whoever's done it, have broken the seatbelt on Caroline's wheelchair. So it's complete, what the buckle that clips in is completely snapped off and the other half is half snapped. So that needs fixing because she'll fall out of her wheelchair. So we had to spend some time at the baggage area in the airport trying to resolve it. They couldn't help us. So they've given us Malaysia Airlines details and we're going to contact them. Hopefully, whatever we end up having to spend to get this fixed, which we need to go and find somewhere to do that, hopefully they'll just give us that money back and it'll be quick.
Yeah, I don't fancy face planting it.
No.
Because the curbs here are really high
So
and things go up and down.
So we need to get that fixed. Hopefully no issues with claiming the money back. Getting into the grab, we ordered the grab, but everyone kept pushing in front of us in front of the lift. Like, we're standing at the front with the wheelchair and the luggage and they're just shoving, like physically barging us out the way to get into the lift. So we ended up losing our first grab and then having to get another one, but all is good in the end. We are now going to head up to the club room, which is, the club lounge, because we're in a club room and we get drinks and snacks included. So come along with us. Picked up some snacks and a beer in the club lounge. You've got a sparkling.
I have. I thought it might be like an Asti, but actually it's not. It's more like a Prosecco.
Prosecco. That's what I thought it would be. Tiger. You can also get Carlsberg. There's other wines. There's rum. There's vodka. And then there's all these snacks here. You get breakfast in here as well. Let's try a meatball. We're back in Malaysia. The food's delicious.
Do we have breakfast included as well as club lounge?
Breakfast downstairs or in here?
Okay. Nice? Mm-hmm. You could just try bits of everything. That's chicken roll.
Chicken bun.
Yeah. Nice.
That's good. Thanks so much.
Now I need you to check whether that's got margarine or butter on.
It's delicious.
Will you enjoy?
Looks like salad cream, maybe?
It's probably margarine then. Nice.
After a beer, a couple of cocktails, and some snacks, a fizzy wine, and a couple of cocktails for Caroline, we're going to head out and explore Bukit Bintang. Because it's been over a year and we miss you. Maybe a little bit of shopping, maybe a little bit of proper food, definitely a drink or two. First stop, Bath and Body Works. See if we can stock up on some goodies.
See if we've got any deals. Hand sanitizers first.
Yes.
Oh, I've spotted them straight away.
Hi.
Hi.
We found the discount bin.
No, I'm not so sure on that one.
Oh. This is what we want. The sale stuff, Caroline.
Yes. What is the black top?
This is Wicked Vanilla Woods. Foam.
Oh, that's nice, yeah. That smells like a marshmallow toasted, yeah. See, I know my smell.
Oh, marshmallow pumpkin latte.
Yeah.
Let's fill the basket up.
Literally there.
Fill the basket up. Have we got enough?
Yes.
Hand soap.
Enough. It'll last for a while.
I know where we're going.
Ooh.
One of our favourite places is Quivo.
It is.
It is Quivo. We've not gone for the beer, we've gone for, it's not on there, what have we gone for?
It's a three for three or something like that. So like you can choose between whichever 3 bourbons, but we've just gone for Maker's Mark.
3 Maker's Mark and Diet Coke for 78. It's a bargain really, 15 quid.
I'm absolutely shattered by the way, I don't know why. It's you making us go to Bath and Body Works.
It's back and body hurts when we've left there with how heavy that bag is.
It's a heavy bag.
We've got some food coming as well.
Same as last time. My jalapeno poppers have arrived.
Mine.
Yours. Oh.
Oh,
That's what you get for
that's called karma, isn't it?
It is. Karma, all right.
Oh,
Still as good as ever?
blisteringly hot, but fiery deliciousness. I like how they've stuck the sauce on, like they put cream underneath, so it sticks to the thing. That's really cool. Here's my soup. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Look at
Let's see
this.
if your soup's as good as ever. Oh.
Get in my belly.
Don't burn your mouth again. Sean, what just happened again?
I burned my throat on the soup, but it's so good.
But that's the thing. Hot food should be hot. It should never be lukewarm.
And for anybody watching, right, this is our first night back in Kuala Lumpur. Do not worry. There will be lots of Malaysian food, lots of Asian food coming in the next few days worth of videos. But we loved this last time and wanted it again. Just beautiful. And one thing I will say is, in our experience, the Western food we've had in Malaysia far surpasses the same food in England.
And these jalapeno poppers, I don't know what they put in them, but they're so full of flavour and herby goodness. Oh, it's still burning, Sean, off the heat.
Cheers. Bukit Bintang on a Monday night. A dancing teethy cat and a capybara. You alright, kitty? Kitty? We are back in the room. We're going to chill out for a little bit because we've got a long day of fun Kuala Lumpur exploration and eating all of our favourite foods, or some of the foods that we want to try, some of the things we've had. Why are you laughing at me? Had a few Maker's Marks.
Yes, that's exactly why I'm laughing at you.
And some cocktails in the club lounge. We will see you in the next video where we'll show you the breakfast in the hotel. I don't know why the phone just rang. How very strange. Caroline's got some super glue to try and fix her wheelchair, so we'll see how that works. The next video will be exploring Kuala Lumpur in a full day. Keep making memories.
Actually.